Should we turn insults into fantasies and into fatalities? Should we abandon civilization and embrace barbarism? The time for such foolish questions is over.
Have you had a heart-to-heart with the gangster disciples on Love? Exactly, right?
Why don't you go down to Englewood and tell them that? Huh? Or maybe Austin. Do a ride-along with a cop on the south side or the west side.
I'm not impeding on your rights, but you're impeding on mine and the ability to protect my family.
Let us finish, please. The law-abiding, background-checked firearm owner. And let me continue, there's more to this. The people who do the killing are not the people in this room. It is unfair to punish the people who do not follow the rules. Comment. There is not one teacher in the world who would not shield their students.
None of them were killed with assault weapons.
Glad you heard what I had to say. It's not about punishing anyone. It's about what's happening. I heard someone say, what about the people on the west side? Well, I've been down to the west side. What about people on the south side? I've been down to the south side, and I've talked to them. They have no interest.
You know Blair Holt was a gangbanger?
They have no interest in punishing anyone. They just want to be able to live their lives in safety and in peace. And I want to tell you there's an issue here. Someone here wanted to talk about, I'm not going to repeat it, but I heard some pretty ugly things being shouted out.
Out of your own mouth?
I heard some pretty ugly things being shouted out. I'm going to tell you that the people on the south side and the west side have an idea of who's in this room today and how you live. And I think that they read the paper a little differently than some of the people here read it.
Make sure you know you're on the record right now.
I think that perhaps there's a perception that not all parts of this state and the city are equally safe. The police protection is not equal. That people don't have equal educational opportunities, equal chances to get jobs.
Answer the question.
I am answering it.
Get your point.
If you want to understand why it is that not everyone agrees with you, you have to look at their experience. You have to try and put yourself in the position of someone who has to tell their child every so often, sleep in the bathtub because bullets are flying. You have to put yourself in the position of someone who has to say to their child, I don't think we can go to the store right now because it's dangerous out there.
Yeah, can you? Yeah. Preaching.
So those of you who think...
Those are hard questions. We want them answered.
Those of you who think that the answer is all contained in the words of the Second Amendment, or a magazine from a gun manufacturer...
How about the next question?
Next question.
Get the spinner off.
That's it. No more preaching.
Have a right to defend themselves.
Sit down.
I grew up on the south side.
Did you?
I live on the south side. I'm here.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask a question.
Those of you who want to know where the problem is are going to have to start listening to the people who are living with the problem.
Like you.
You're the problem.
Legal guns are not the problem.
Next question.
Back it off, guys.
Hyperbole, extremism, paranoia, racism, it's rampant in this issue, and it needs to be toned down. Because people are even denying that Newtown happened as a way of trying to...
It's racist to defend black...
Killed in Chcago. Do you care about that?
The gun on your base. And basically,
It's racist to deny black people a gun to defend themselves.
And people don't want to talk to you. They don't want to hang out with you. Insisting that we enter an arms race and no one can get better friends than the arms dealers when you're dealing with personal firearms.